When the thinkers gave the Bible a cross, a wake-up call to the masses by truth-revealed foundation today, I ask a question many are afraid to face: how many of the sensitive, the intellectuals, and the open-minded have given the Bible a crossmark multiply? Not out of arrogance, but out of examination. This is not about hatred. This is not about mockery. This is about truth, because those who dare to think, who dare to question, who dare to examine what they've been taught since childhood often end up walking away from the Bible. Why? Because it doesn't survive the X-ray of reason, it doesn't pass the scan of sincerity, and so they place a quiet multiply over it and move on in search of something pure. The silent exodus of thinkers. Let's talk facts. All over the world, professors, philosophers, historians, former priests, and even theologians are quietly closing the Bible and not coming back. They are not enemies of God. They are not lovers of sin. They are lovers of truth. And that truth has led them away from the Bible. Let's mention just a few of them, what the intellectuals said about the Bible. 1. Thomas Paine, philosopher and author of The Age of Reason. Whenever we read the obscene stories, the voluptuous debaucheries, the unrelenting vindictiveness, it would be more consistent that we called it the word of a demon than the word of God. Multiply. He rejected the Bible for its contradictions and its portrayal of God as unjust. 2. Bertrand Russell, Nobel Prize-winning philosopher. I do not believe the Bible is divinely inspired. It is full of barbarism and cruelty that cannot be attributed to a just and loving God. Multiply. He left Christianity after studying the Bible deeply, not casually. 3. Bart D. Ehrman, biblical scholar, former evangelical Christian. We have thousands of manuscripts of the New Testament, and none of them agree completely. Scribes changed the texts. Multiply. After 30 years of study, he left the belief in biblical inerrancy. 4. Reverend Charles Francis Potter, former Baptist pastor. The Bible is not a book to be accepted as a whole, but to be critically examined. Much of it is myth, folklore, and contradiction. Multiply. He became a humanist after years of Bible teaching. Why they gave it a cross multiply? Let's break it down. These minds gave the Bible a multiply for 5 key reasons. Keycap 1. Contradictions. 2. Deaths of Judas. 2. Genealogies of Jesus. Conflicting resurrection stories. Keycap 2. Anonymous forged authors. No gospel claims authorship. Letters written in Paul's name, not by Paul. Keycap 3. Unjust depictions of God. A God who orders genocide. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3. A God who regrets his actions. Genesis chapter 6 verse 6. A God who wrestles with Jacob and loses. Genesis chapter 32 verses 24 to 30. Keycap 4. Missing, changed, or added verses. Mark chapter 16 verses 9 to 20, added later. John chapter 7 verse 53-8 to 11, not found in earliest manuscripts. 1 John chapter 5 verse 7, fabricated to support the Trinity. Keycap 5. No clear Trinity. No Jesus is God statement. Jesus never said, I am God, worship me. Bible scholars admit the Trinity is a post-biblical invention. Even the churches know. Multiply. The Catholic Encyclopedia admits the authorship of many biblical books is uncertain. Multiply. The New Revised Standard Version NRSV footnotes. These verses are not found in the oldest manuscripts. Multiply. The American Bible Society says not all stories in the Bible should be taken as historical fact. The Quran stands apart in contrast. What do we find? Checkmark. The Quran has one author, Allah. Checkmark. The Quran is unchanged for over 1400 years. Checkmark. The Quran invites scrutiny. Do they not reflect upon the Quran? Had it been from other than Allah, they would have found in it many contradictions. Quran 4-82. And it tells us clearly, woe to those who write the book with their hands, and then say this is from Allah. Quran 2-79. Conclusion. Be among the honest brothers and sisters, respected thinkers, if these intellectuals, scholars, professors, and priests with years of devotion and study had the courage to give the Bible a multiply. What about you? Don't cling to it just because it's tradition. Don't quote it just because your parents did. Test it, X-ray it, scrutinize it, and if the truth is no longer there, walk away, because truth is not afraid of questions and falsehood fears only one thing: honest minds.